Hello guys, and welcome back to the spookiest video game music. I was contemplating doing two of these, but I thought, I don't know if there's really any other songs I'd want to look at. You guys went ham in the comment section and recommended so many songs. There were a ton that I saw recommended multiple times by multiple people. So I've added all of those to a playlist along with a couple others thrown in. And you know what? I'm feeling more prepared today. If you saw the last episode, I was about to piss my pants. Today, I can't promise. I mean, a little pee might come out, but I'm feeling okay. I'm ready to get into the spooky spirit, and honestly, I kind of feel masochistic. Is that the right word? I've found myself going back to those two Silent Hill songs, and I don't know why, because they do scare me, but I have this strange fascination with them now, and just horror music in general, and everything that it takes to compose those songs is so crazy, because it's very much about the atmosphere. And again, some of these are probably just going to be spooky and a little bit more fun. This one was the most requested one from Super Paper Mario, River Twygz River Twygz bread. Why do I keep saying bread? River Twygz bed. I'm actually scared because I wouldn't put it past Mario to do something really, really creepy and scary. Holy shit. It sounds demonic. I don't know what to say about this. It is like a song, but at least the parts that I'm hearing that are music, it sounds like they're reversed. Or they're like manipulated to sound really creepy. And then there's like these demonic pitched down voices. There's a weird static sound. What's the context for this? I just want to ask, because looking at the art of Paper Mario, it looks so innocent and sweet. Holy shit, that sounds like a legit horror game track. I'd be curious to hear the music going forward, like not in reverse. I wonder if it sounds that creepy, just the normal song before they reversed it. That is really creepy. I think the fact that it's in Super Paper Mario makes it a lot creepier. Like if this wasn't a horror game, I think it'd be a lot more expected. What's the level like on this one, guys? Because it must be really insane. The second most recommended, this track called Cradle of Time from a game Tales of Legendia. Is this like related to Tales of Symphonia, like Tales of Vesperia or whatever? I might be just totally making that up. It's been a long time since I've played one of the Tales games. I'm once again scared, but let's go with it. We're here together. Let's just listen. Creepy choir. I've noticed a lot of these have choirs. And a lot of these like manipulate the sound. There's no really clear like rhythm or anything. Once again, it kind of just adds to the atmosphere. Oh, it is really off-putting though. The choir is like being sped up and slowed down. I think part of what makes creepy music creepy is like, at least one of the avenues you could take is to make the music go in a way that is almost like atonal. That's why like pop music is so popular. That's why pop music is pop music, because it's all stuff your ears expect and it's just like easy listening essentially. And this kind of stuff, it's going all over and it's not what you're expecting, and that like adds to the creep factor. You know what I mean? Man, I can't imagine playing a level and hearing this. I'd be freaking out. It's like also moving between headphones. I can see why this one was recommended. It's really well done. And don't get me wrong, it is creepy, but I feel like this kind of music doesn't scare me as much as outright like horror music, which this is a type of horror music, but it's more just off-putting to me than scary. So thank you guys for recommending both of those. This one we're going to next is from Kirby 64. I mentioned in my last video that I couldn't picture Kirby being scary. A lot of you guys were telling me that like that's kind of a thing for Kirby, like near the end of the game or like the big bosses, it's like the most creepy shit ever. I think that's really funny. Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, and the track is called Ripple Star Catacombs. All of these so far have had like almost like a choir. I know that isn't a choir, but it almost sounds like people singing. What time signature is this? Ooh. All the like echoey. It almost sounds like steel drums that have been like really slowed down. Like really the only constant is that kind of synth going. Well, and then you have like the little. But besides that, it's just crazy sounding. That's insanely creepy, man. I also saw a lot of you guys recommending Earthbound or Mother. The one I saw the most was Mother 2 soundtrack. Giygas. I've heard that Earthbound has pretty fucked up music, so oh my god, the picture's scary. This final battle, it's like a warped face. Yeah, really dissonant chords. It's very creepy. It gives the impression it's like, oh shit, something's happening. The bass kind of slaps though. Like I feel like that part could have been morphed into like some sort of EDM music. It's keeps going like in and out of tune, which is always creepy. I don't know, it sounds like half kind of peaceful to me. Maybe I'm just reading it incorrectly. It is really creepy, obviously, but like some of the chords are kind of nice. Let's see if anything changes here. Music box moment. It's so nice that I feel like something's gonna jump scare me. Oh, it's actually really pretty, which is why I'm uncomfortable. Why? Oh shit. I knew it was coming. Bro, it just keeps going. It's not peaceful. I lied before. I know this is so not the point, but the little music box moment was so cute and beautiful. I want to re-listen to the music box part, but I don't want to hear that that drop, I guess you could call it. Wow, that was demonic. And I thought in the beginning, like, I can handle this one, but that one is definitely one of the scariest ones I've heard. Let's just do the other Earthbound one and see how fucked it is. So this is from Mother 3, and it's called It's Chimera Research. I actually really like these chords. It's kind of giving aliens, like UFO. That's cool, the octaves there. I don't know if I'd call this one scary. It has a creepy vibe, of course, but I really actually like this tune. I think I'll have to check out more of Mother's music. I'm sure it slaps, a lot of it. I've heard it's pretty creepy, but okay, I'm okay with that, I think. If it's this kind of creepy, that's fine. Not the other one. That one was not okay. The ones I listened to in the last one were Silent Hill 2 tunes. I've heard that Silent Hill 1 is arguably a scarier soundtrack. This one, I think, is probably the most famous one from the soundtrack because I kept seeing comments about it and people said it's chaotic. So I don't know what that means in terms of Silent Hill soundtracks, but it's called My Heaven. Let's do it. Yeah, Silent Hill likes to use a lot of these weird sounds, don't they? It's like a radio, kind of, that's going crazy. Let me turn this up a little bit. Oh my god. Oh shit. This is making me wanna just run away. If there was ever a music to be called, like, get the hell out of here, this would be it. God damn, what is that sound? A radio, maybe? Man, the composer of Silent Hill was not afraid to just bang on shit, and it's so intense combined with that sound. And it was like the one from the last one that was called something Heaven as well, wasn't it? It's creepy that they're all called Heaven, by the way, because this doesn't sound like heaven. And I'm sure that's supposed to be like ironic, but he really just goes in with the unnerving sounds. It's really, really intense. I scrolled down and looked at the comments and it seems like everyone thinks this sounds like a dentist. Damn, if you're like playing this game and you're trying to run from the monsters or what have you, this would get my adrenaline pumping. That is like a 9 out of 10 on the scary, creepy scale, I think. Really well done. Again, there's another one here from, the guy's name is Akira Yamaoka. Akira is a legend, honestly. This one is called Until Death. Why are they so intense? I mean, I get it, it's a horror game, but holy fucking shit. Yeah, more banging. I can't listen to this without grimacing. Oh, okay. That one was pretty repetitive and short. It's funny how their soundtrack seems to switch between kind of a melancholy sort of creepy music and then just straight up like, you're gonna get killed, you need to get out of here, banging, and really, really intense horror music. I wonder if the soundtracks differ a lot between games. I'll have to actually listen to them all. I actually saw some comments that were like, a lot of Silent Hill music is really like calming and people fall asleep to it, or they just put it on in the background and one of these tracks will slip in and like scar them. Yeah, I could see how some of the more ambient ones might be pretty calming, but not these ones. Once again, it does the job it's supposed to do, you know? Even though I'm not the audience for this because I'm a scaredy cat. I'm glad to hear more Silent Hill, and I do want to listen to it despite being scared. Like, I do want to listen to all the songs from all the games at some point, so it's on my list. Next one we got here is from Mega Man X7, and it's called Soul Asylum Crimson Palace Stage 2. Sounds creepy. More music in reverse. Always gives the creepy effect. Ooh, like a bee sound effect. As someone who's scared of bugs, I don't like that. The main creepy point is probably the kind of ambient building music and chords and everything, but I actually found the percussion to be more creepy, like the doot doot doot. It's just pretty unnerving with the rest of it. Every time I hear music in reverse like that, I'm reminded of this song by ELO that's called Fire on High. It's like a banger song, but it used to freak me out at the beginning because it was like music in reverse and it was this guy saying turn back, but it was reversed. That's always such an interesting choice, and I feel like it always makes songs sound really creepy when you play stuff in reverse. Except in the case of Missy Elliott. Left 4 Dead. Just kill me now, because I already know this is going to be scary. Witch theme. The first 1 second. It sounds like Psycho. They're banging at the very, very top of the piano. I like the choir though. Really crunchy chord there with the piano. I gotta say that, I'm sorry to keep cutting in, but the choir, it almost sounds like wind, like whooshing through the trees. The way it kind of speeds up and slows down. Really cool, honestly. I mean, it does sound kind of like screaming, but to me, I'm hearing like wind. You know, guys, I think I'm warming up to horror music. I don't know, there's some like little parts that are like really cool, and once you get past the initial fear, you just really appreciate it. I'm enjoying myself a lot more this time around, even though these are actually scarier picks than last time. This one is gonna be a pretty spooky one, I think, and it's from the Pink Panther's Passport to Peril. It's called Camp Chili Wawa. Oh. What the hell? This is like Paper Mario all over again. I thought this was gonna be I thought this was gonna be just a spooky one. Oh, it's like demonic. And while I'm looking at this damn cover art, it says an animated learning adventure. Like this is supposed to be some nice kids educational game with this music. Oh my god. Why? Why would they go that hard in being scary on a Pink Panther game? That's creepy. I wouldn't have guessed that's from Pink Panther game. I mean, you could stick that into freaking Resident Evil or Silent Hill and people would be like, okay. Well, that one actually surprised me more than the Paper Mario one. This one is a classic, and I did want to listen to this last time, but I forgot to put it in. Lavender Town from Pokémon. I grew up playing Crystal. The song was tweaked a little bit on Crystal, if I'm not, or Gold and Silver, if I'm not mistaken. So I kind of want to look at both of them, because I know the original sounds creepy, but I remember it being not that creepy when I played in Crystal. So let's hear the original first from Red and Blue. I don't know if this is like intentional. There's like static at the beginning and then it kind of serves as like the bass. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Boom, 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 boom. It's like a staticky bass at the bottom. I think how old it sounds too adds to the creepiness. The part at the introduction that just constantly plays throughout, that part, I think is the most creepy. Like to me, it is creepy, but it sounds kind of like melancholy. It doesn't strike me as super creepy, although I know a lot of people think it is. But let's take a look at the Gold and Silver. Yeah, see, that chord is completely different. That's why it doesn't sound creepy. Like, it has a very classic Pokemon Town feeling. I wonder why they changed it. I guess because it was scarring too many people. The Gold and Silver, it almost plays out just like a pretty ballad, I guess. Because in the original, there's a little bit more dissonance and it's just sounds really creepy. So interesting how they changed it. I think they changed it back to the original composition once it got to like Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Honestly, a classic. I am a big fan of Pokemon music, but I really appreciate Lavender Town as a song. I think it's amazing. All right, let's do another Atlas game, guys. We looked at Persona last time. Let's look at Catherine this time. And the song is called Woman's Hand. Ooh, this is creepy. Church organ, rise up. Yeah, this is very piano heavy, which I like. I remember Catherine being a pretty like freaky game. I don't think it's that scary. Are the composers at Atlas all working on like different games there? Honestly, it sounds a little bit Persona-y to me. Like later Persona. I'll have to check out Catherine's soundtrack too, because I feel like it might be kind of fire. I liked it. Let's do more Castlevania, shall we? I'm definitely gonna look at Castlevania, guys. Don't even worry about it. From what I've heard so far, everything is amazing. This one was recommended as a more spooky one, and this is called Abandoned Pit. Ooh. Oh, this is creepy. Just the name of it too, like you're out in the wilderness in an abandoned pit. It's so freaky. And there's all the sounds of like the wilderness. I love that you can hear all the animals and stuff. It really immerses you. Because the piano part's quite minimal, but with like that ambience, it's really creepy. Like I said, like Castlevania hasn't done me dirty yet. I'm gonna have to take a look at the rest of their tunes from all the games. Might take me a while to get through, but I'm determined. I am. So that was a cool one. I liked that, despite it being pretty short. This looks like really creepy to me. It's from a game called Manhunt. Just the name leads me to believe it's quite a violent and scary game, along with the cover art. This is called Deliverance. I saw a couple Manhunt suggestions, but the one I saw the most was Deliverance. Just kind of ambient so far. Some creepy chords though. Yeah, those are crunchy. I feel like I have to talk really quiet because it's so quiet. Oh my god. It's really creepy in the headphones. I don't know if you can see that. Bruh. Oh, the sound effects are really scary. 'Cause they're kind of echoey and like they'll crescendo and decrescendo. It just makes you feel like something's gonna pop out, you know? There's like a creaking sound. It's really, really ambient. And it gets very distorted by the end. I mean, that built very well. There was a beat, but it was mostly just the sound effects and like the feeling it gave you. That one was legitimately very, very scary. I am scared of the Silent Hill music, but it's kind of a different kind of scary. Like Silent Hill, I feel like is more of a quiet, no pun intended, kind of scary. Manhunt, this is just gives me a violent feeling. And I know that they're like banging on the pots and pans in the Silent Hill one, but somehow this is almost scarier to me. The sound effects they use is just, ugh. Let's kind of try to do one that might be a little more lighthearted. This one's from Tales of Symphonia. I feel like this one can't be too scary. The Struggle to Survive. That does sound kind of scary and messed up, but okay. What time signature is this one in? I don't think it's 4/4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4. I think it's in like 7, 8 maybe. I mean, it does sound kind of like you would be scared at this point in the game. But it's just kind of cool sounding, honestly. Yeah, that part's more creepy. This part is so cool though, right here. It has this nice groove to it. The melody's kind of just like going up and down the scale. I don't know. There's something there. I really like the like color of the melody. Not too scary. I was kind of expecting that. Pretty cool. Is Tales known for having good music? I played Tales of Symphonia 2, I think it was. It was whatever the really shitty one was that everyone hated. That's the one I played on the Wii. I think my neighbors upstairs are moving their furniture, so if you hear like weird background noise, it's just extra creepiness. Let's do a Metroid one, Super Metroid, and this is the title screen. Really creepy. I think it really captures the like space feeling. It's just so open and empty, you know? And, you know, that constant bass note. Is really sinister. And that is creepy. Man, this was in '94 too, so it's like they had limited stuff to use. And this sounds pretty damn good. It's very like lonely sounding. What a, you know, song to open up on a game. That really sets the tone for it, doesn't it? Pokemon Black and White 2 again. Somebody mentioned that In's Room is not the scariest song, and they recommended Strange House. So let's hear this one. Oh, this one is creepier than I thought it'd be. It does sound like a music box again on top for the melody. This sounds a lot more like horror gamey. And they're just sliding the pitch up and down. In this case, they have that constant note on the top, actually. Shit. It's actually pretty creepy. For a Pokemon game, this is way creepier than In's Room, I gotta say. I think the creepiest part is that, like, part where they manipulate the pitch. Damn, that is creepy for a Pokemon game. That's creepy for an actual scary game. Let's do another Silent Hill one. I know the Silent Hill could just have its own video, honestly, because it's got a creepy ass soundtrack. This one's called The Sewer Passage. People said like this is one of the scariest points in the game, so let's not have a heart attack, okay? Okay, thank you. I already don't like it. As distorted and like low as this is, it is like a chord. Boo. You can like hear the notes, but it's so distorted. It almost just sounds like some sort of, you know, ambient sound if you're like roaming the sewer. Oh man, what fucked up shit are they gonna put in here? Don't like it. The melody's really... Oh my god. I can't give much commentary because I'm freaking out. Oh, that moaning sound. Dude. I can't imagine if you're playing this game and you're going through like a dark sewer. I feel like something's gonna jump scare me. Please don't. These sounds are really freaky. Oh. Now the actual sounds of the sewer. That's cool. They know how to do the atmosphere, don't they, with Silent Hill? They keep adding like different scary elements. That's really scary, like the moaning sound. I think that might be the creepiest one from Silent Hill. Re-listening to the two that I listened to in the first video, they don't freak me out as much now that I've kind of desensitized myself a little. I wouldn't even be able to put this on and just listen to it as ambience. I mean, Silent Hill killing it with the creepiness. Let's end on one that's like, it looks a little bit innocent, but I don't trust anything nowadays after everything we've been through. It's from a game called Plok. Actually, people have recommended this soundtrack, even like on some of my very first videos. I might look at it down the road some point, but this is the boss music from it. Fucking hell. The first note jump scared me. I think it's someone laughing, but oh my god. It was so loud because I had the last one turned up. Okay, it's a little bit just spooky sounding. It's very Halloween-esque. Like you could put this on at your Halloween party. The kind of riser they put in, it's like the sound effect of the laugh, but it's like put into the riser and stretched up and pitched up. Aside from the kind of evil laughter, I think that one's just pretty like funky and cool and not too scary. I need to look at some more tracks from Plok. Plok. Am I saying that right? Is it Plok or Plok? Either way, the little guy on it looks pretty cute. Thank you guys so much for all your amazing suggestions. I had a lot more fun this time around. I was more calm. I told myself before, you know, it's just music. And yes, I do immerse myself in it and I want to think about, you know, what's going on when this music is happening in the games and stuff, but I tried not to get too in my head this time and just let myself appreciate the scariness, you know, because it's October and at least in October I need to not be a baby, just, you know, appreciate the horror of it all. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I will see you in my next video. I also just wanted to pop on here and say thank you guys so much because I'm finally a YouTube partner. Yay! I'm so grateful that you guys even tune into me listening to me just ramble about shit that I probably don't know what I'm even talking about. I'm having just so much fun after work, just sitting down doing this. Helps me unwind. The editing helps me relax. So thank you guys again so much for watching.